Hello and Happy New Year, and welcome to the day 407. Frankly speaking, this time lapse is actually the accumulation of a lot of different days. I wanted to be this day, the first day of the year. I was not done with that fast. I was mainly stuck on everything else until now. The hair, hands, and actually rendering the kimono was a bit of a questionable things to be done and a lot of tries and errors. And since I already broke my streak from the August, I think it is a great time right now to sit back and rethink how I will be studying the art in the future. And how do I start the cloth season, which are days 400s. I did encounter a couple of difficulties. There's still a lot of the same kind of problems with like picking the shadow color, not make it too dark. My layer management is still basically the same. I did not really change at all. And when applying the shadows in general also to the hair, it's still the same questions that I have with the light source and the highlights. So didn't change a lot from the previous one. I just try to add more things and pretend that I know what to do with more painterly approach, like the snow, which I kind of wanted to do in the first place, and I kind of like it at the first place too. But still, the hair rendering, I do want to change it. The clothes, well, it's cloth season, but even if it's cloth season, it still does not end the question about the famous HHAs, head, hair and hands. Those are unavoidable. When I was doing the hands, I did try to make them bigger because I know I tend to make a smaller hands. Maybe because my hands are small, but again, let's make them bigger was always like the thing that I had in my mind. Regarding background, there's not much details. I'm planning to do for the next illustration more details to the background. But again, this background has to be rendered, every each element has to have right proportions, and also the vanishing points do have to match some sense. So the backgrounds, the more elements you add, the more difficult it gets. In this specific illustration also I did done mostly line out with the black lines, which I kind of liked. There was a little bit of issues with the eyes. I don't want to stand the eyes too prominent. And I also try to make it more of soft edges. That doesn't look right. I think when I will be doing the study of the cloth, I will also pay attention more to the transition of, well, again, eyes and hair. And I think we will be drawing also a lot of ribbons too. There's a potential that in the future I will change the drawing time streams and the story streams, and instead of doing it in the mornings, I will be doing this in the evenings, while the story streams will be in the mornings. And the reason for that is that during the day I can make a little bit more thoughts what specific I want to do to study in the art. And I guess I will not stress about too much to do it every day, since I did try it since August, it was a little bit hectic and I didn't really know what to do, how to start. And back in my mind I was like thinking maybe I do something very wrong and should stop it. I really wanna persist towards the next anniversary. So let's see what the new year holds for us, 2026. I will be thanking you for watching and listening. Wish you all the best in the new year. Have a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in the next day. Day 408. Take care.